You ready? Let's run. Well, we tried to run. We made it as far as the teapot. Starting from Cheney's after we fueled up, and this crazy Nissan Altima was running fine again after I did the throttle body relearn. Ran to there, I shut it off, fueled it up, started it up, it acted like it was going to go good. Pulled out, wouldn't take no gas. So, watch. That's to the floor. I got 2,500 RPMs. So let's see what we can do here. We're going to try it. Turn the heater off. Turn all this stuff off. Radio off. We're going to shut it off. We'll try the last part of the learning sequence to see what happens. Leave it set for 10 seconds. Turn the key on. Wait 3 seconds. Hit the gas pedal 5 times fast. Wait for the engine light to start blinking. Once that happens, put the gas pedal to the floor. As soon as it stops blinking, let your foot off. Start it within 2 seconds. Run great. How about that? Put a new throttle body on, which the one I took off looked pretty new anyways. So something's going on. I don't know if it's a computer, whatever's supposed to be remembering. I mean, my remembered doesn't work very good. Not as good as it used to. My forgetter works a whole lot better. This car's kind of like me, I guess. But it saves me a lot of wear and tear on the truck. It saves me a lot of mileage. So, we're gonna run it, I guess. Still running good. Taking the gas, sliding in the snow. It just has a mind of its own. It's been setting for probably 2 weeks now. I've just been driving the truck because of the way this thing just decides when it wants to run and when it doesn't. So, like I said, I put a new throttle body on, even though the old one looked new. Still did the same thing, so we put a new throttle pedal. Why they just can't leave old school stuff alone? I mean, there used to be a cable that went from there up to the engine to operate the throttle body. Now they call it drive-by-wire. Just something else to go wrong. But we are, what do you call it? Integrating and adapting and, you know, making stuff better. We're gonna run. Got a rack. Yeah, it'd have been at least an 8-point. Try to go back the other road and see him on the other side. Hey, maybe we'll ride around the other road and see if we can see him anyway. He gone. Much faster than me. Sitting here idling good. Let's stomp the gas and see if it takes the gas. Let's see here. Yep, good to run. You ready? Let's run. If we can get out of the snow here, I'm gonna have to back up. Get out of the snow. Somebody's been driving up in there. Yeah, she's running like a brand new one. Till it doesn't. All right, let's call called Lewis Road now. We always called it Party Road. Back in the 70s and 80s, you'd drive down through here and there'd be, I don't know, 20, 30 cars down through here. Parked alongside the road, just partying, drinking beer, smoking the lettuce. You go out here so far and you can look into that field across from where we just saw that deer. I've actually come down through here and seen 20 or 30 out in there. We'll get a little bit closer and see what's out there. There's 3 or 4 down there. I don't know if you can see them or not. Nope, we're too far away. Yeah, you can see them there. At least I can see them through the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Fat squirrel. Looking to get run over. Ain't paying no attention at all. There he goes. This is the old, I think it was Bruce Mansfield power plant. Coal-fired plant. They used to take all their ash. They pipelined it over to here, across the state line actually, into West Virginia. Part of this is Pennsylvania. I do believe if you go on further back that way, it's Pennsylvania. Like I said, this we used to call Party Road. You'd drive down through here and there'd be, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 cars down through here. When I was a teenager. Still not seeing any deer down there though. Usually there's a ton of them. You see them black pipes, those are like a release. All the gas is underneath and whatnot. There's a what do you call it? Documentary on YouTube about it. Maybe I'll post a link if I can figure out how to do that once I get my laptop. But right here, we're pretty much right on the state line, Pennsylvania to West Virginia. Years ago, you could drive, well, that was a big valley with a road going down through there. Come up here and take a left. They called it Little Blue Road, went right into Lawrenceville. I can remember driving down through, not driving, I wasn't old enough to drive yet, but I remember riding down through there. They went right down through there and they just closed it off and made that dam. I'll show you the dam from across the river here as soon as I get that way. Yeah, you're looking at the other nuke plant right over there. Yeah, so this would have been the old dumping grounds for Bruce Mansfield. I believe it was Bruce Mansfield, coal-fired electric plant. Alright, we did a couple things here. Carbon's sitting about 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. We're gonna fire it up, see how it reacts now. I can almost tell by the RPMs. Yeah, we're what, 1200, 1300? I can tell right now that it's not gonna take any gas. So I'm gonna floor it and see what happens. 22. So, let's try it again. Leave it set 10 seconds. Okay, I noticed in that last shot that the steering wheel wasn't straight. They say that the steering wheel's supposed to be straight, nothing's supposed to be on. So we're gonna try it again. Let's shut it off, let it sit 10 seconds. I'm gonna turn the key on. Wait 2 seconds, turn it back off. I'm doing the long version this time. Turn it off for 10. Turn back on for 2. 1, 2. Turn it back off for 10. All right, I did that last part one more time. See how it dropped down to, I can't tell. 8, 750. We'll call it 750. Now when I push the gas, we're ready to run. Crazy pulling out of here sometimes. Good to the right, sucks to the left. Good to the right. Oh no, somebody flying. Good to the right, good to the left, hammer it. Alright, now we're in East Liverpool, Ohio. The east end of East Liverpool. The other side of the river from where we were looking at the deer earlier. We're going to see if we can get a half decent shot of this dam. Brought some metal down here to these guys. They are installing solar panels for the city. I don't know if they got anything done yet or not. This has been a year and a half ago. I brought them down a bunch of metal, scrap metal they bought off of us when I worked with Six Recycling. Let me see if I can remember how I got to them. I think no, I didn't really know. But anyhow, there is, if you look across the river by that, what you call it there, the big tank across the river, that's the dam I was talking about. There you can see the solar panels down there. Right there. Oh, they got it all built up. There's nothing but mud and holes down there when I was there. There's a look at the solar panels and the dam. The big ass dam. Alright, I found a little bit better vantage point here, next street over. You can see the solar panels. And the dam. The big old dam. Little blue dam, little blue lake behind there. In East Liverpool City, solar panels. While we were out videoing the dam, I figured I'd stop here because I used to hunt that over there when I was a teenager. And I remember one of those valleys right there, where that dam is, that's all little blue right there. That whole valley in behind there is filled in with that ash. But before they did all that, I used to hunt over there, and I come down one of those valleys. I don't know if it was that one or that one, but there was a raccoon down in there in a trap somebody had set. And I tried to help it. But I was aware of how mean raccoons could get too. Sister had one, my aunt had one, a couple other people I know had one. But, I ended up just leaving it for whoever set the trap. Hopefully they came and found it, I don't know. Just thought I'd share that.